Good day. I am Neolisa Di Castro. This is my output for the assessment for HLTH 1306, Position Statement 2. My initial position. Benjamin Franklin, an American statesman, has a famous quote: "An ounce of prevention is worth a pound of cure." In my output for Assignment 1, I had a belief: individuals are mostly responsible for their state of health. Nutrition classes in schools do not ensure kids choose to eat healthy. Drunk drivers can evade roads tipped off to have RBTs. The baby bonus was used for questionable expenses, and exercise equipments are set up in parks, but people do not use them. My belief: the system is already in place. It is solely on the individual to decide to have a healthy outcome. My current understanding: currently I see health as dynamic, influenced by systems, not just by individual choices. Dynamic health varies on context: social, economic, or environmental. Think a single mom in remote Australia, reliant on private transport, works shifts to support her family, and is forced into a sedentary lifestyle. Contextual barriers affect how effective a healthcare system is. Now I believe illness is a social construct. Being unemployed can cause a domino effect. Unemployment causes stress, which then results to developing heart disease or heart problems. Another view I now hold: the nature of health is complete well-being. The incidence of neural tube defects, particularly in indigenous infants, decreased by 30% after the introduction of folate in bread. Those infants grow up without the burden of health issues due to neural tube defects and have complete well-being as an individual. The week one module states: health is a continuum, therefore prevention trumps treatment. The average daily burden on health system: 1,460 injury-related hospitalizations, 400 cancer diagnoses, and 100 strokes may be correlated to the situations Australians encounter daily, like a single parent needing to walk almost 3 kilometers to the nearest supermarkets to access food. With public buses coming hourly and the last bus scheduled for 7 p.m., it is nearly impossible feat if traveling to shop with more than two kids in tow. Nutritious food is also out of reach if funds are not sufficient, resulting in chronic health conditions. Week 5 discusses the biomedical model, the progression from autopsies to ICD codes. The biomedical model focuses mainly on treating the disease. For example, headaches are classified as primary, secondary, or underestimated. But after learning about the social model of health, I now think prevention saves more rather than just providing treatment. My current position. Now I believe responsibility, government 60%, health-related policy levers, folate addition to bread, plain cigarette packs, gun buyback boosts the economy. System 25%, programs such as free screening for diseases, fluoridation of water, and palliative care facilitates equity through access, for in the case of palliative care, more dignified end-of-life care, and for screening and fluoridation, better health outcomes. Individual 15%. Individuals act within limits. Skip checkups if bulk billing is not available. Men delay seeking health advice due to norms of masculinity. Social determinants of health overrides choice. Poverty causes food insecurity that results in obesity. Government policy lowered daily tobacco consumption from 24% to 8.3%. All these are why the government is most responsible for health, the catalyst for change. My view was swayed by Rose's prevention paradox: cases are from moderate risk majority rather than a small shift left yields massive impact. The Public Health Association of Australia's report on the top 10 health successes over the last 20 years, 10 policies that saved more than a million lives, specifically folate fortified bread preventing neural tube defects without individuals choosing, as well as with the random bread test, the government creates the default. According to the Public Health Association of Australia, great gains in public health have been made in the past 2 decades, but efforts must continue to maximize the benefit of all these success stories. Persistence and vigilance are needed. Continued funding, promotion, enforcement, and improvement of policies remain essential. Personal and professional value. My view is reframed. It is not realistic to walk more than 2 kilometers to the supermarket with more than two kids in tow. 2 kilometers is too far to carry groceries around, further amplified if you're broke and tired, resulting to food insecurity. The baby bonus creates poverty traps. Poor, poor families use the money to survive, rich families use the funds. The result? Increased inequality. I will advocate for upstream strategies, sugar tax, urban planning. I will challenge the healthyisms I used to believe and apply the Ottawa Charter in supporting instead of blaming others. I will hold the system accountable. I will remind myself of the duality of being provider and consumer, how my expertise affects me professionally and personally, and that intersectionality may be leveraged to diminish inequalities. Transformative empathy motivates me to investigate, validate, and refer instead of being dismissive. As a consumer, I will question the system. As a professional, I will be a better practitioner. I hope this will keep me humble and honest. Final word. Personal statement 1. Choose better. Personal statement 2. Systems should choose to enable health by default. In addition, I also think it is important that health practitioners develop the skills of being a good listener. Health is a public good, not individual failure. Thank you for a semester of learning. I will constantly refer to the relevant materials when I go off to my future workplace.